Alright, this is Jason with the Primal Outdoors channel, and today we're headed out to do a little winter desert camping. I'm following Casey with the Coyote Works channel, and he's leading us out to a little remote area that he knows about, and we're going to camp out overnight. Alright guys, so I've got the wheeling all set up now, and what I need to do yet still is dig out some snow here in front of the wheeling so I can kind of get a fire pit set up. I'm going to show you guys real quick, just give you a quick run around of the wheeling and kind of show you some of the finer points of how I'm setting this up, and then we'll move on to getting this fire pit built. Alright, so to go over the wheeling and how it's set up is, first of all, you know, I have this high line going across. That goes across between these two trees. The wheeling's pretty heavy, the canvas is pretty heavy, and trying to get that high line tight enough to keep the wheeling up to where I want it is a little bit tough. So that's where I like to use these pre-cut poles that I have, and they are just whipped together up here with some paracord, and I can scissor them up and down, and that allows me to adjust the pitch of the wheeling. We're actually possibly expecting a storm tonight and maybe getting some snow, so I may want to scissor these poles down and lower the pitch of the wheeling so that I don't have snow blowing into my camp here. On top of that, what I have done is I've taken a piece of paracord with a toggle here, and I do that on both sides, and then I pull these two scissor poles back this way, so the weight of the scissor poles is actually helping pull the wheeling taut across the top. So here I have a pole here that's helped pulling up the awning, and I have one of those on both sides. Then from there I have a tie out that goes out and keeps those pulled out and keeps the awning taut across the top. Across the back I just use stakes to pull the wheeling out the back, and then I also have a tie out in the back right in the center that helps pull the center of the wheeling out the back to give you a little bit more headspace inside. Alright, so now that I've got the fire pit dug out, I'm going to start cutting some firewood. Now we got this tree right here, it's right in front of my camp. I'm going to go ahead and buck it up and use it. Normally I'd use my katana boy, and I will once I get kind of further down this tree. But I like my katana boy so well that I ended up picking up this silky big boy, and this is the medium tooth, and I was going to figure I'd show you guys real quick on the smaller sections of this tree how well this thing works. Now, like the katana boy, this only cuts on the rear stroke, so you want to make sure that you don't jam on the forward stroke, because a lot of times you'll bind and you'll bend the blade, or get the blade to flex, and that will slow your cutting down. So you just want to But as you can see, this thing works real nice, and it's going to be a great saw for carrying around in my expansion pack, as it folds up to a nice size, and I've got a nice little pouch that attaches to the pals webbing on the side of my expansion pack that this fits into, and this will be a great day trip saw for me to carry around. For base camp though, I'll still rely primarily on my katana boy. Alright, I just showed you a quick look of the silky big boy, but if you guys want to see a much more in-depth look, as you can see, Casey's over there working with his silky big boy right now, and he has a medium and large tooth teeth, and he'll be doing a much more in-depth video on his channel, so watch out for that. When I pulled the bark off the juniper tree, I was wearing gloves and didn't realize how damp it was until I tried to throw a few sparks in it. Shitter. After several attempts, I decided to fall back to plan B and use one of my cotton balls soaked in paraffin wax. Here's, we're gonna see if we can let's see if we can light this with it. Temperature is out here?
It's getting 25.
25? I mean, it's cold.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like it's quite a bit below freezing for the water to be freezing that quickly, and like our bottles and the pan and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, it's what, maybe 4,500, 5,000 feet elevation out here. I mean, we're definitely a lot higher than Bend or...
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so we finally got to a point here. We got our camp set up and got firewood and everything put in and got a fire. Getting ready to think about making some food.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry. It's always amazing how much work it is in the wintertime. Like, we've been here for, what, 4 or 5 hours? And pretty much working the whole entire time to have wood and have everything we need for the night.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. And then you got these short days. It's just like, it just seems like you can't work fast enough to get everything done that you want to get done, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
It seems like a lot of work for one night.
It does. Yeah. But we got a long day tomorrow, and I'm actually really glad that there's as much snow and it's cold. The thing that I was worried about was that it would be muddy and soft, and it's hard to go anywhere out here. So I'm actually glad that it's as cold as it is.
Yeah, we were just talking. We think it's probably in the mid-20s Fahrenheit.
Yeah, yeah.
And definitely chilly. This fire feels good. The wheeling, it's comfortable inside the wheeling. I mean, you can definitely tell once you step away from the fire and out of the wheeling, it makes a huge difference. But
yeah, it's nice. You can feel that it really kind of traps some heat back in here, and my back's not cold sitting here, and
yeah,
it's comfortable. Yeah, I like this setup.
No, I've really been enjoying it. But anyhow, I think we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna get ready to start cooking some food and just basically hang out and enjoy the fire. It's clear tonight so far. Possible storm.
Yeah, but it looks like it cleared up as the day went on. So we might get lucky. We might not get any more snow tonight.
Yeah.
Or unlucky, however you look at it.
Yeah. So, anyways, get some food going. Alright, so getting ready for bed. Casey has gone over to his rooftop tent where he'll be spending his evening, and I've added a few more logs to the fire to hopefully kind of keep it burning good for a good while tonight. It really is, the temperature's really dropped. I mean, it's gotten really cold. We got clear skies. You know, it's just beautiful out, but I wouldn't doubt it if it's in the single digits Fahrenheit. And but anyhow, I'm nice and cozy warm here in the lean-to, and as long as we got a little bit of fire, and definitely happy that I've built up my sleep system so much, because it's going to be a chilly night for sure. But anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and cut you guys off till the morning, and we'll catch back up with you then. All right, so it's morning, and we're, kind of getting. We got the fire stoked up. I've got some water so I can get some coffee. It started snowing in the night, which required me to have to actually get up and make some adjustments to the wheeling because the snow was coming right in. So I lowered it down a little bit. The wind's coming right straight at us. I wish I would have had more time yesterday to build a fire reflector, but I just kind of ran out of time. So it's not very woodcraft bushcraft, but what I've done is parked my truck out in front of the wheeling to kind of block the wind, and that's working pretty good. Trust me, I've got it far enough away from the fire that it's not going to blow up or anything. I'm sure somebody's want to leave a comment about that, like, oh, my truck's going to blow up because I got it so close to the fire, but it's a good 6 feet away from the fire, if not more. Anyhow, so just going to have some coffee and enjoy the snow and relax for a little bit before we start to pack up and head out of here. Oh, this coffee is super good. But I tell you what, can anyone explain to me why when you're at home and you're in your nice warm house and everything that you can sleep all through the night, but when you're out in the winter and you're in your nice cozy warm sleeping bag or whatever, that you have to get up in the night and pee like a million times? I think I got up like 10 times last night to pee. And I tell you what, it wasn't fun to get out of the bed. It's nice, warm, and cozy. Outside was not nice, warm, and cozy. All right, so we're packing up, getting ready to get out of here. Had a great little trip yesterday, great weather, really cold, but really nice. This morning we woke up, snow and wind, so really gave me an opportunity to kind of see how the wheeling kind of held up in bad weather. It definitely has some shortcomings as far as I'm concerned, so I'm going to be doing some modifications to it here over the next 3 weeks, so look forward to that. But anyhow, like I said, we're going to get out of here. If you want to see some pictures of the trip, check out my Facebook and my Instagram, and we'll see you guys again outside.